That was such an epic video in the sense that you saw that they're keeping their traditions, their history, their culture alive by dressing up in their traditional garb. You saw their clothing from all the different dynasties, just the different eras, and you keep culture alive by dressing up how your ancestors dress. So I thought, what if everyone that was in colonial Louisiana did that in front of St. Louis Cathedral? Let me elaborate on that. I want descendants of every group that was in colonial Louisiana, be it French or Spanish period, and even early American rule, like from 1803 to 1815. I think that's fair. To dress up and do what the Chinese just did in front of St. Louis Cathedral. First up, we're gonna have the Creoles, and there's different types of Creoles in Louisiana. We have le Blanc Creoles, the White Creoles, and these Creoles are descendants of the French colonists who came to Louisiana in the early 1700s, and they've stayed white. They'd be dressing up in French Versailles kind of style, à la mode français. Think Interview with the Vampire. Y'all gonna dress up like this. Then we have les Untitled Creoles, Creoles of color, and they are products of colonial institutions like Plissage, and they were mixed. They were African / French / Spanish, and they were very elegant as well. Les gens de la couleur were very educated. They were very polished, just like the White Creole. The mixed women were so beautiful that the Spanish governor, I think his last name was Miero, but I read it somewhere in the... Can you turn down the TV? He required the mixed race women to wear tegnons on their head to cover their hair because it distracted the Frenchmen. But let me get on to the other groups. We have the Louisiana Cajuns, who came from Canada, Nova Scotia, Nova Acadie, and they weren't like the Creoles in a sense. This is how they dress. Think like medieval Europe, medieval France. The women can dress up as a popular Cajun legend, Evangeline, and so yeah. Next up we have the Alianos, which they're Spanish. They came during Spanish colonial rule. These are really cool people. I think a great documentary to watch on them if you don't know much about the Alianos. Watch this, let me get out of the way. Watch this documentary, Louisiana's Lost Treasure of the Alianos. You'll learn a lot about these people. They're really great. They've preserved much of their Spanish culture. I'd love to see them too. Then we got the Filipinos, who came here during Spanish colonial rule also. All these people were here during Spanish colonial or French colonial rule, so...